Hello and welcome back. I'm Bumpy McSquigums, and this is episode 2 of the Ys Chronicles Ys 1 playthrough. In the last episode, we saw me run around town, talk to a bunch of people. I died once, because, again, I'm terrible at this game. We saw the strange and unique combat that this game features, and that's why I died, because I'm terrible at it. We did manage to pick up our sword from the original town of Barbado, and we are back here in the armor shop where we picked up our shield. We are just short of being able to afford a new set of armor, but we're gonna get started. So, I'm sure there's thousands of people here to talk to, and they will all be very important, and I don't really care right now. What I do care about is I want to go back out and I want to get slightly less terrible at killing things, so I'm going to attempt to do that. We are going to leave the town. We're going to try to run north. See what? Ooh, there's a sign. Man, there's bad people there. South, Minia, and north is Zepik Village. And further north, or I guess closer, is Rastin Village, which I believe we learned in the last episode was overrun by monsters. Oh, look at that. That was almost like I knew what I was doing there, guys. I'm proud of myself for that one. Alright. So, essentially, if you guys didn't see episode 1, the combat basically is you run into people. That is what you do. You just run into them. It's very strange, but you don't want to run into them head on. You want to run into them from the side. As you can see, I just ran into them head on several times, and it was not pretty. Like right there, I just ran into them again. Like 4 times right there. I missed him. Bam! The cool thing is you do heal by standing still, which is excellent because I have a feeling I am going to use that feature quite a bit. So we are just banging out some experience, and we're 8 gold short of being able to buy our first set of armor. So that's my goal, is I'm going to be able to buy the armor, and then we will run around town and do crazy run around town stuff. Alright, I have enough money. I want to kill this guy, though. I'm being selfish and greedy. And there we go. We'll heal up the additional 4 health, and we'll run back down. We'll get our armor. And then we will be on our way to talking to people and figuring out what our next move is. Alrighty. I'm gonna buy some armor. Which armor would I like? I would like the chainmail armor. It's made of knitted chain, easy to move around in, and well ventilated, so as to not slow cook its wearer. I do not want to be slow cooked, so that is an excellent thing. Thank you, and use it well. I shall do that. Alright, so I will continue to hit the wrong button every single time. It moves my defense up to 20. So we're looking pretty good now. Our defense has actually increased double what it was when we started. We are going to save the game again. Alright, we're saving in the town of Minia. And we're going to talk to people and figure out what's going on. Ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could ever actually sell any of our silver goods, what with the storm wall and all. That is a good point. On a day like this, when the weather is good, you can see the Dharm Tower clear as anything from the town's ramparts. It's amazing that our ancestors were able to build a tower that stretches up beyond the clouds. I sense a Tower of Babel theme here. We shall see. I have to get used to using my analog stick more. Running around town, I tend to use the D-pad much more often. Alright. When the mayor, I'm talking to the mayor. When the monsters started attacking, a lot of people moved here from Rastin and Barbado Port. And yeah, Minea is protected by walls, but we can't just shut ourselves away in here. We've got to fight back. Guy, not just monsters either, but thieves too, I swear. It's one thing after another. Alright, gotta move. I want to talk to Pamela. Minea has an ancient history. Supposedly, its walls were built a very long time ago. It's like a miracle that people back then could build huge stone ramparts like these. I agree. It is a miracle. Alright. Old Man Battelle. We're very fortunate to have Dr. Klaus in our city. His potions really hit the spot. Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. Lydia. I saw this really sculpted, scrumptious-looking man the other day. A real debonair, too, with his black cape. But when he looked at me, I swear, I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. Well, that sounds bad. There's no looting and robbing houses. I don't feel like a true hero if I don't get to steal everybody's belongings. It's not fair. Hello, person. Luca. My grandpa often tells me Asterian fairy tales. My favorite one is the one about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. Well, how ironic that we are, you guys are mining silver all of a sudden. I think that's a chick. Who knows? Oh, kitty cat. Yay. Ooh, I can get my fortune told, but I can't get in the rest of the house. That's kind of weird. Alright, talk to me, lady. Sarah. Oh my, it's you! You're not from Asteria, correct? Alright, she's too young for that. Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Truthfully, I must beg a favor of you, swordsman. Okay, well, you've just switched things. Tell me, are you familiar with the books of Ys? No. Ys was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the books of Ys. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words. But the 6 books detail the reason for Ys' fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that one of the books is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? Yeah, sure, why not? You will? Ah, swordsman, you are truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you so very, very much. Please, take this with you. It will show you the way within the shrine. Ooh, I got her crystal. First, please visit Jeba in the village of Zepik. She is my aunt, or aunt. She knows a great deal about the history of Ys. I am certain she will be of aid to you. Zepik village is to the northeast, just outside Mania. You'll pass through it on the way to the shrine. Well, thank you. Things are looking rather ripe for a adventure this day. Alright, we'll go into this house. Hello. Martha. Since the monsters started showing up, all the children, are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. I agree. My mother lives by herself in Barbados. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me, since it's so much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. I've met your mother. She is a tough old bird. She truly is. Alright, so I went into the crystal ball place, but there's no way to get into the house proper. Alright, well I see this person. Cornell. Sarah has been acting rather odd lately. She's been going on and on about the world coming to an end. Well, maybe you should listen to her. She is a psychic after all. I know, you know, that I'm not telling the truth. Alright, Julius. Not long ago, I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar blue pale glow to it. Pale blue. Apparently I'm dyslexic too, and I did not know this. Maybe I was just seeing things, I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way, or either way. There was somebody right here. I know it, I just saw them. Where did they go? Where did you go, invisible person? I hate when people disappear. I've been in here? I have. I talked to that guy. I think maybe I didn't talk to him. I'm pretty sure I talked to him. Hey, stop it. Oh, on a day like this when... Yeah, you already... Good job, Haystack. Thank you. Who names their child Haystack? Hello, woman. I didn't talk to you. Aurora. Ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed... Oh, yes, I have talked to her. Man. So, apparently I have a bad memory in games now all of a sudden. That has never been an issue before, and that makes me nervous. I was the guy that remembered everything about everything you did about any quest ever in any kind of game that you played, like World of Warcraft, Asheron's Call 2, Borderlands, you name it. I would remember the stuff, where to go, without having to look 99% of it up. And now I'm forgetting the people I've talked to. That's kind of scary. Effie. Or Effie. My mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home, and they look so sad about it. Old Man Harrison. The bats that come out from the mine at twilight aren't normal. They ferociously attack both humans and livestock. They were the primary culprits in destruction of Reston. And now I'm trapped. Hey, why am I in a dull sandwich? Move. We used to live in Raston Village until the monsters raised it to the ground anyway. Get out of the way, lady! I don't want to be stuck in the adult sandwich. Getting claustrophobic. That was scary. I thought my quest would have ended right there. That was quite terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Talk to you, Julius. You got shivers, yes, we know. I will admit, this is a much larger town. Hey, stop it. Stand aside, please. There are patients to be seen. Me? Oh, I'm Dr. Klaus. Alright, Dr. Klaus. My big brother was a miner, but he got attacked by a monster in one of the tunnels and barely made it out alive. He tried to fight back using his pickaxe, but it didn't work too well. Dude, get out of the way. On the other side of the northern pass, there's a huge bowl-shaped crater known as Bagu Baded. Okay. Seems to be where the thieves are coming from. Guess they made their hideout there. Surprise! Ooh, who's this person? Ah, another person. I am Ria, a poet and troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen, and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. Yeah, you're the one that deafened us in the beginning with that opening movie. You and your bloody harmonica. Hans. I saw Pim pick a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that, he went straight to the store and put it on the shelf. What kind of lowlife would just sell something he finds like that? That is absolutely terrible. Who's this guy? Oh, yes. Ooh, there's people in here. The giant bald guy. Let's talk to the bald guy here. Where did I get hurt, you ask? In my own home, that's where I was attacked. He hit me from behind so I didn't see his face, but I'll bet you anything it was one of those damned thieves. And he stole the silver shield that's been in my family for countless generations. I had it tucked away in the corner of my old storeroom. Probably wasn't worth much, but even so, it's the idea. Oh, save me, this is no puppy, it's Rabel. Okay, whatever. Theodore, the wild dogs out in the field are called Rabels. They're extremely fast, so take heed around them. I'm pretty fast too. I got surrounded by a whole herd of them, which is how I came to be in this state. I managed to slip away and run to a big tree in the field. For some reason, the Rebels turned back at that point. As a result, I'm still alive. Not too much worse for the wear, but I do wonder what drove them away. The Picards, you must double down. Okay, creepy. Hello. How may I help you? Talk to Nurse Lisa. It's been quite busy in here ever since the monsters started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Klaus went to make a house call at Zeppic Village, since they have no medical facility or staff there. Well, take care of yourself. Thank you, Nurse Lisa. I will do my best to take care of myself. Alright. Ooh. Oh, I can equip it. Nice. Alright, I don't want to equip it though. I don't know what's going to happen if I do that. We're going to save just in case I do something really dumb at some point. Saving's always good. Alright, there's people at the bar here. That's kind of a change. Ricardo, you know that harmonica playing girl poet, or poet girl who hangs around up at the ramparts? She's real purty. And that song of hers is real purty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while though. Sure got a purty mouth. Oh, sorry. Glug 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 glug. Ah, man, this is good stuff. Right. Oh, this dude, he's drinking angry. All these people look angry. I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those damn dim-dumbed monsters that I get. I got nothing to do but drink up and out. Sure. Whatever, guy. Alright, let's talk about Sash Chick here. Nikki the Dancer. Welcome! Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Manea is safe haven from the monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. Alright, thank you. Oh boy. Four-man spirits. Speak with whom? The bartender, the muscular man, or the one-eyed man? We're gonna go with the bartender. Ah, a new face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbado, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall, then. I heard about you from members of the Barbado militia when they came here on their rounds. Sorry if I sound a bit suspicious when I asked where you're from. Lately there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. Well, thank you for calling me a thief at first glance. Alright, the muscular man. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? Sure, why not? I ain't learned too much about them crooks, but I did find out that long ago there were rhoda trees in Asteria. Never heard of rhoda tree before? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. Alright, I'm done with the voices. Sorry, guys. I'd love to taste one just once before I die. I don't suppose you've come across any, have you? Nope, I certainly have not. The one-eyed man. Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Sure. Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I'd purchased as a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel as if I can't even face her. Damnable thieves, I'll wager this is their doing. Well, I had to say that's quite interesting. Alright, got these two guys left. Have you visited the fortuneteller's house? Yes, I have. She may be young, but she's good. If you're ever in need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. Thank you. I'm Asteria's foremost tour guide. Or at least I used to be. The blasted storm wall and all the monsters have driven me right out of business. There was once an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating the Darm Tower. I hope he's okay. I hope so too, though I have a feeling he is probably the root of all of our issues. Hey, this guy looks different. Boss Bengoa. Have you seen a one-eyed man around? His name is Donis. Damn fool, he's down and out right now, and he's been neglecting his work, and he's run off somewhere to boot. Well, that does seem bad, and again, that person that was wandering down disappeared. Aha! Oh, I've talked to him already. Yeah. Alright, let's go into this house. Yeah, I've talked to these guys already. I do not believe I went in here, though. The path around the town walls is very narrow. Transporting silver to Barbado Port was a pain even before the storm wall as a result. We've considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want to compromise the wall structure, you know? I do know. I do indeed know. Alright, so... Man, this town just doesn't end, does it? I saw... Yeah, you already told me about Pim picking the thing. I don't know who Pim is, but... Before the monster showed up, we used to always play under the huge tree in the plains. But we can't do that now. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. Well, that is just unfortunate. Aha! Here's the shop. Pim's Pawn. Oh ho ho, something you need? Red hair is rare around here. You're not from around these parts, are you? I'm from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the storm wall. I think I can cut you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. Wouldn't this sapphire ring be great to give your girlfriend? I'll bet she'll be thrilled. 1,000 gold? Are you out of your mind? This is a strange one. If you use it, it'll warp you back to town from anywhere in the land. Yeah, that's just sad that I don't have enough. A mirror. This mirror has the power to freeze monsters in time, but it's delicate. Use it too often, and it'll shatter. Alright, let's get out of here and stop trying to buy the same stupid thing that I can't afford. Alright, so I believe we have finally hit the end of the town. This should be the last building. My father is the mayor of Zepic Village to the north. Lately, he's been a little preoccupied with something, though. Last time I saw him, he was all like, "The villagers mustn't hear of this. Please, if you go to Zepic Village, would you talk to him for me? I will." Buck, you must not go to the mine. The monsters there are extremely powerful. You'll be killed for certain. It's fortunate for us that they never venture outside. Word is they can't stand daylight. Well, that just sounds awful for them. I personally am not a big fan of daylight either. Some people get depressed and sad when they're not out in daylight. And me personally, I rather enjoy... Well, I have light-sensitive eyes, so even sometimes gaming is a bit rough for me. But I do not enjoy being out in the light. I enjoy darkness. I have pretty good night vision, so all in all, it's a win-win for me. Alright, ooh, look, I can see that tower they were talking about. Yeah, these are some pretty big ramparts, not gonna lie. And there's a wall. Alright. So, I'm actually kind of interested to, I don't know, maybe I'll have to check it out sometime, see if I get my hands on a original copy of Ys 1. Because, I mean, there's no way that this game was this involved back in whenever it was originally made. I can't fathom. Don't want to talk to you, little guy. Alright, so we are going to save the game again. And it looks like this is just going to be a completely... Oh, I don't want that equipped. Completely boring episode, to be honest. I gotta say, a lot of running around and talking, but I mean, it's part of the game. It's something you gotta do, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can smack a few guys for you. Maybe level up before I call quits to this episode. Yeah, the armor helps tremendously. Well, we're getting a little bit closer. We're at 32. .24 experience away. Down to 16. Eight. And it looks like we will get our level up after all. Actually, we're gonna head north, see what's up here. Alright, we leveled up, and it looks like we got a giant hit point bonus. Excellent. 200 more experience to level up, and there's a sign. Alright. So what I think I'll do... Nice. Wow, I've gotten significantly stronger, apparently. Like, massively. Look at this. Oh, oh, wow. I gotta say, I'm impressed with the massive increase when you level up. I mean, that's huge what just happened. I mean, even the armor made a massive difference. And knowing how it went without a sword, the sword made a massive difference too. Well, I know I don't even really have to attempt to do much. I just kind of walk through people and they die, even if I get hit. It's not a big deal. So I think I'll try to make it to the next city or town. And at that point we will call it quits. We'll end this episode and it will be a glorious, glorious thing. I do apologize that this episode was probably relatively boring. I mean, having been penalized, or penalized as some people prefer to say, in the first attempt of this game, with all my little problems and things, I don't want to not talk to everybody in town, and again, I realize it is more than slightly boring, but I also feel it was kind of necessary. So I'm going to sit on this little grass patch right here, and we are going to save, and we're going to call it a close to episode 2. Thank you all for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment, good or bad. Gotta start somewhere, guys, and knowing what I'm doing wrong and knowing what I'm doing right is always important. So, if you guys could, do those things. Until next time, this has been episode 2 of the Let's Play of Ys Chronicles, Ys 1. I'm Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.